Hey everyone, so I'm gonna play Planes of Pain again. There's been a lot of updates. This game is kind of like, it's like Fallout where it's a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Instead of zombies, we have lowlifes. These are just humans that have devolved living out in the wasteland. There are mutant bugs. I've seen sort of like reptilian type humanoids. Not too sure about them. But there's going to be raiders and friendly NPCs out in the world. I'll go ahead and start a new map. The maps are very random, so every playthrough can be quite different. So let's do a large map here, put it on the latest version, click create, and then I'll just quickly make a new character here. It reminds me of Kenshi a little bit. It's not in depth, but you can build your own base, get your own NPC guards and workers and stuff. Okay, so we'll check the map here. We always end up near Frank and Ron. Luckily, we have a town there, so that's great. We're just gonna head down to see Frank and Ron. So at the bottom left here, that's the time. It's 5:20 a.m. minus 1 degree Celsius. The hotter it gets, the faster we get thirsty. Hunger, it's probably just our activity. Right now, it's not so bad, but around lunchtime, it's going to be like 40 degrees Celsius. Then at 2 p.m. it could be 60 degrees Celsius. That's like the desert in Saudi Arabia or something like that. So we're gonna get thirsty really fast, and that's when we're gonna die from thirst if we don't get prepared. So we're just gonna use the mouse wheel, scroll down, ask for a job. So craft a stone pickaxe, and then we'll sell a rusty knife to Ron there. That's the quest there. I'm gonna press the C button, that's the crafting menu. Let's get our first weapon here. These ones are always poisoned, I believe. That kind of sucks, but it's alright. So we just have to scavenge a little bit through these crates. Hopefully I can get 2 cans and a wire. This is our inventory space that we get from our jacket and then our pants down here. The cans and a wire will go in our waistband. We'll get a little bit more inventory space. That's going to be the biggest annoyance, is just trying to fit all this stuff on our person. But you've got to just learn to drop stuff that you don't need. And then for a rag backpack, we're going to need 10 ooh, nice. 10 rags and a rope. You can get rags a lot easier from the lowlifes. The same thing with weapons. So around the town, usually there's lowlifes kind of wandering in town. And we can just, and the NPCs will defend themselves. So we can just walk around and loot the bodies. Yes, I think we're pretty much done here. The other thing too is that the vehicles are fly-in vehicles in this game. This one we could repair. The top line is pretty easy to get, but this stuff is very hard. So you just want to look around, and if you see plumes of black smoke, that means a ship has crashed. But the ship could still be in working order. You just might need to bring the right fuel for it, whether it's gasoline, oil, or biodiesel. So it's worth checking those out. Sometimes they're just broken, and you can loot them. And then they'll have, very rare parts on it. There's also NPCs like all over the place. Some of them are just wandering around and they'll join up with you. You just get close enough and then they'll start following you. So we'll press J, and so the first one here is for hit points. Then we have more damage for melee and range. Scavenger is really good because it reduces the wear and tear on your weapons and tools. Plus it increases the chance of finding more rare items. So I think we'll put 10 into there. So we'll start finding things like blue and barons. The barons we can turn into, use to make ammo. Or the basic gun. But definitely want some hit points because I'm going to go out there and attack some of those lowlifes. Increasing your damage, it's not a huge bonus, so it's just better to craft a better weapon, really. And I'll go back there again, and then architect, that lowers the materials required for your blueprints. So B is for blueprints. Get all the basic stuff. We can find blueprints and start building a base and stuff like that. It's very resource intensive. I haven't gotten that far in the game, but I think that's going to be a pain trying to build a base. So, like the NPCs, I don't like the barter system. They only sell specific items or purchase them. It's not terrible, but I kind of wish you could just go and buy some empty cans and stuff from people. When you see just a frame like this usually will get you a rare resource if you can build it. Maybe I can't build this one, or it might be bugged. Anyways, we'll just go to town. I've got to get those cans. And the lowlifes will eventually kind of wander in. You can get situations where the lowlifes just flood the town and kill everyone. Like, these NPCs are killable. I don't know if they respawn, but it's really fun when to see that happen. I can get a job here. Defeat one lowlife bone crusher. So I'm just going to go ahead and just do the boring scavenging. Okay, we have 2 cans now. I'm just going to drag that over. Fortunately, we don't have the space. If you use the middle mouse button and click, you can stack all your items. Yeah, I just don't have the space here. Okay, we got that set up. Go to equipment, and then we'll craft this. There we go. And then you can double click that or just drag it to your waist. So we're already struggling with just carrying too much, but it's really good to get that done. The next one is build a stone stash. We'll see if there's any wells here. New location on the map. So that structure we saw, maybe now it works. Oh, it's the structure over here. We'll see what this one is. Press F. Scrapper shack. Produces various metal scrap. And I guess we'd get an NPC to work there. So for now, this is a good location to go ahead and just build a stone stash here. I'll press B. Storages. And just start offloading some of those rocks. What I could do before that, we still have to build a pickaxe. And then the next one is obtain 5 stone. That'd be best to do first. We need 1 more nail, I believe, and a wire. So I'm just going to continue to scavenge. Okay, we finally got the ingredients. So I'll press C. I'll get the pickaxe here. And then we got 5 stones right there we can pick up. And that'll get the next quest done. Okay, we got a blueprint and an additional skill point for that. I'm just going to try to build this stone stash. So we just need 3 more rocks. In the meantime, I've been dropping off some heavy stuff here, just because it takes so long to find anything. So if we want to drink or consume food, I'm just going to put it on our main hand. To read this, we'll click and hold the left mouse button. That's also how you'll pour out a container or fill it up or consume it. Oh, right. And I'm going to put the next 10 points just into scavenging. And then I'll start putting the bonus ones or the remaining ones into some hit points. The next thing to get is get the stone stash done, and then we'll start fighting those lowlifes. They're kind of hanging around on the outside. The ones close to town are pretty safe, but once you start getting deep out there, they get a lot stronger. So don't just be careful when you run into a fight. I still can't find a wire, but we got a bunch of these rocks. So we'll get this done. Got so many cans. You can use cans to craft food, like just cans of stuff. So we can use those eventually. So we're just gonna throw in all of the heavy items here. And I haven't seen any lowlifes wander in yet, but we can go out and get some now. So the rusty nuts, that's your currency. There's silver nuts, golden nuts. There's lots of nuts in this game. That's ammunition for the basic gun. We need about 68 to get the really nice cowboy hat. Not sure if they're going to sell it here, but hopefully. I'm just going to throw away all this stuff in the cans. And we found some cactus fruit. It's good for hydrating. It's already 35 degrees Celsius. And I can't find any wires to build the air mask. Like the basic one. And the sprains, we don't need that for a while. So it's just good to offload everything that we can here. The whetstone, you right click and drag and then drop it on your weapon that's in your hand. And that's how you increase the condition for your melee weapons. We don't need the pickaxe either. There's farming in this game. That's what the soil is for. So that's fairly decent. We'll go out and do some hunting here. Now, if you spot an upright barrel, the blue ones are water. And it's... Oh, did they just shoot someone? It's actually much safer at one point, just... Yeah, they did. To go out into the wasteland. Otherwise, if you don't get all the ingredients you need... Good, we got the wire now. You're just gonna die in town. Because once you get to like 60 degrees Celsius... It is a lot cooler in the shade, but it's not cool enough to survive. So we got the wire, we can make the bandana. So we'll get 25% air filtration, 6% heat resistance. The next thing to build will be just getting enough regs. I must have put the regs in the storage, I think. We'll go and attack these guys. Also, the crates and boxes out there, you can find much better stuff than you can in towns. So the combat is kind of wonky at first, but it's like area of effect. So whoever you hit on your swing, they're going to take damage. This weapon has a poison effect. Also, when they're kicking you and their friends are in the way, they'll damage their friends. So it's good to get them bunched up. Because then they'll do some of the heavy lifting for you. Or if they're throwing things at you, they'll damage. He just punched his friend there. Now, if these guys are like really tough and their hit points aren't going down, just leave them alone. Because they're going to hit you really hard. That guy was dead. You gotta get out and start fighting, or you're just never gonna get the materials you need. Wait, nothing. Wow, that was unlucky. So these things are still hit and miss. This is the same thing. This is 2.5 liters. What is that? 0.7 liters. Oh, 3 kilograms, 2.5 liters. Oh, is that... Oh, so it's like a better version. What happens to all of our stuff in there? Yeah, so we just got like a better version of our belt slot. We'll find plenty of planks around town. I'm just gonna go ahead and... What can we eat here? The dog food's gonna poison you a bit. The same thing as dirty water. It's still relatively safe though. Especially the water. Not too bad. But so we'll want to get something like a sword with more reach. It's a lot easier, a lot safer to attack them, and easier to hit multiple enemies. The crossbow is not bad either. It's a lot safer, but it's slow, obviously. Yeah, that guy is just, his hit points are way too high. I'm gonna try to avoid him. You do need some rocks. Sweet. They will get winded, same as you. My stamina bar is just below the character. Let's see what this guy's like. It might just be my weapon is getting too damaged. He's hitting really hard. We can also check out the grave sites. They're pretty good. Yeah, I'm almost dead. So garlic will increase your hit point regeneration, I think for like 10 seconds. This is where the town is. Just gonna go and eat that on the run. I'm just checking out this shack here because I heard some gunshots. So it's got to be this guy. Or it's coming from the town. But anyways, in that little shack there, I think my weapon is just strong. He's gonna go and attack them. In the little shack here, I saw a gun. Things will periodically respawn in some of these buildings. Yeah, ball gun. Now the ammo for this, we're gonna need barons or whatever. They're kind of rare to find. But our damage does 4 to 9 because it's damaged. This is 18 to 22. And the ammunition, man, there's a lot of guys attacking now. I need these barren things and then rocks, but these are kind of rare. Let's go and see what's going on here. This is good for finding food. There's also a cactus in the wasteland. It's quite rare though. But you can eat the cactus pads and the cactus fruit. I think this guy is shooting them. Just gonna go in there and loot. We should get enough cloth from this. Don't get in between the gunfire and the enemies, because you will get shot. You will get killed by the friendly fire. I didn't need that bone. Whoa, I could have gotten shot there. Do I have any? No, I don't have any cloth. There's the ammunition. Just gonna put that gun in there. And you can right click just to divide things. Did I already loot these? Search again. Nice, we got a better weapon at least. That's 7 to 17. You do need rocks to craft various things. So we will kind of go through those. Nice, and we got a saw blade there. That's just a tool. You can sell these to Ron, I think, for a wire, and we're very short on wires. This guy going for me? And that's plastic there. Ooh, some garlic. Yeah, so you can accidentally kill NPCs as well, so be careful. These guys are being overwhelmed. Whoa. Now the bodies will eventually disappear. We have enough? Yeah, we've got enough now to craft equipment, rig, backpack. And that's one of our quests? Yeah. Get a rig backpack. And just drag that onto our back. And we get how much? 1.25 liters. Sorry, 10 kilograms and max 8 liters. So that's awesome. I think it does get make us get overheated faster. Oh, we got level 2. That's great. So let's get up to 5. It doesn't tell you how many hit points you get, but we get more from that. And from here we get regen with medic. I don't know if it's really worth putting points into Savage Nomad. I think like just get in. Let's get 5 regen and then maybe we'll put a couple of points. We're at 6 to 16. Yeah, I didn't really do anything for that. Oh, we can get a container and there's a water barrel. So we'll see how this weapon does. So I'm going to shortly just run to Frank and Ron. Hopefully we can find a liquid container. We're kind of good for... Get some planks. See if we can get the crossbow built. Oh, there's a rig backpack. Now, when you craft or you find stuff, you can get random prefixes, which can be pretty awesome. This will give us like radiation resistance, so this isn't as good. We'll grab those arrows though. Ah, nice. Another rusty knife. And Ron will give you some, I think 2 nails for each one. So yeah, this is perfect for us just to run back and exchange some of these items. Man, this is non-stop with those guys. Okay, a meteor shower is happening. That's where you can go later on and then you can mine the metals. Man, whoa, that would definitely destroy you. Oh, I landed right on top of the roof. You can go and mine that. When you find rusted out vehicles, if you craft a hammer, you can scavenge those or salvage them for metals and rare items. Nice, we got a wire. We're getting really close to 12. And I'm not even sure if we can buy a cowboy hat here. So we'll just kind of look around here. You can get like much better back. Oh, does he sell filters? Yeah, he does. Those are gold. Nuts though. Yeah, they will tell us to craft an MK1 crossbow, and then this is used to help to craft this, but then we'll need a workbench. So I just need 3 nails. I don't know if I have 3 nails. If I run to Ron though, I have everything I need on me already. Or do I? I think when you have this open, this includes the crafting materials. So I'll just drag and get that over there. So I should have everything I need once I go to Ron and sell some stuff. We'll just do that right now. And you can see that things are already respawning. Okay, this is Frank. Oh, there's a cactus plant there. So we'll barter. We have to sell him a rusty knife. We get 2 nails. Perfect. We get a flashlight, bonus skill point. Ask for another job. Sell some dog food. We have a can of that. There's one that was partially eaten. There's this one. So there's like, it's almost empty. So we got 3 bolts for the trade. And then I think a bonus 20. Ask for a job. 3 cockroaches. Okay, so that's done, and got a bonus skill point and electronic circuit board, and that's it for him. So we're done there, and then we do have the materials to craft this. Just have to get the nails stacked. Oh, I don't have one of those. Anyways, I think we can trade for some wires. So we got 2 additional wires there. Just gonna stack those. And this is much better than the rusty knife. Yeah. We'll sell this rusty knife. You can use I should have kept those. You can use 2 of those to make a better melee weapon, but that's okay. Okay, so that's good. And I think we're done with him. Oh no, defeat 2 lowlives. Okay, just nearby, Ron and Frank killed this lowlife. So I can actually, I got that scrap piece I needed. So we got that done. And then for arrows, you can dismantle, those planks to get 3 sticks. But we have enough sticks to make some arrows. We'll get 2 arrows, I guess, per stick. So we have 5 there. So we already had some on us. That's why we're not getting the bonus. So I'm just going to drop those and then pick them up again. And there, we got that done. Defeat 2 lowlives. Yeah, it's almost 12. It's 43 degrees Celsius. So, I'm gonna have to just search around to see if anyone here sells a cowboy hat. It's not gonna totally save us, but it's gonna give us some more resistance to the heat. Yeah, I've already checked with that guy. I don't know if we can... Yeah, I don't see anything there. Is there someone inside there? Yeah, there is. I don't think I talked to her yet. But, we can craft some of those bottles. Hopefully we'll just find them. They're kind of, everything's expensive to buy. Yeah, unfortunately I can't find anything. So we're just going to go out there and state some cactus. I'll show off how the crossbow works. Go to materials, and do we have any of those planks? No, we don't. We're going to have to find... There is a water barrel close by. So I can go and drink from that. And you normally don't get that much in it anyways. It'll just be enough for us to drink from. But I don't think there's any NPCs around here that'll sell the cowboy hats. Yeah, it's right here. Always examine, because if you drink gasoline or oil, it's over for you. We're just going to examine this. The blue is always dirty water, so we can drink that. If we had a bottle in our hand, we could have the option to fill it up. So we'll slightly get poisoned, but we're okay. It's actually, like, once you get to 12, it'd be better to be in a position where you can just salvage all day, or like for a few hours, just to get through that. So this is probably all done. Oh, there's some in there. So if we had a container, we could have salvaged that. And then the map here, there's really nowhere for me to go right now, other than just kind of salvage around here and see what I can find. Yeah, so this requires, to make one of these iron sheets, you need 4 iron, 20 iron scrap, so I might just bring that back. Ooh, a jerry can, so we can use that to... So use the mouse button, we'll just pour out the poison. So if we found a vehicle, then we could fill this up with the gas barrel and then fill up the vehicle. Where is that? I think we can, like any container you can fill up with any material. So yeah, we got some dirty water and yeah, there was a third of a liter in there and that's what we got in our jerry can. I guess our jerry can is probably gonna be so heavy. Oh yeah, you can't put these into your inventory. So best intel, best buy, best sell is to Jasmine for 1 golden nut. So I'm just going to dump this beside my stone stash. Okay, we're just going to run out and there's a cactus here. We'll scavenge that. Our crossbow does, I'll show here, 15 to 33 damage. So with ranged weapons, you press R to reload it. Yeah, I've already searched this stuff. Once we find 4 shards of glass, we can craft goggles, and that'll actually visibly reduce the intensity of the light and give us a bunch of benefits. But this will help us to cool down. And then aloe vera can be used for healing, making healing stuff. And whenever so our thermometer there, it's yellow. Once you get into the red, you start losing health, I believe. And in the yellow, you stop your health regen. I've already searched that. At least now I can kind of safely pick off the lowlifes. That's probably a gas station. Oh, and some grave sites. So just hold the leftmost button. Sometimes it'll jam. You just get some clicks. Pretty sure I hit him there. There we go. So, oh, we have 2 quests that will be finished. Just need 1 more of these guys. Take that. More ammunition. Now, when it's nighttime, you can sneak up closer to these guys. Whoa. Yeah, this guy is obviously a lot tougher than the regular one. Yeah, you got 30 experience for that. Wow. Oh, then we got those 2 quests completed. Okay, some plastic. We already have a bar. Could grab one, then get some more arrows with that stick. Oh, and something good here. I don't know what the worms are for. But at least like selling those knives to Ron is great for the nails. Ooh, there's a lot of guys here. Sometimes you'll find like a wandering merchant. He has a gun. He'll be shooting those guys. We can't repair this yet, but you can search just the crates here. It's probably not worth my time. So that looks like it's an orange or like an orange can. It's probably gasoline or... It's almost 50 degrees Celsius. Ooh, that was a lucky shot. Wow, we're in the red now. Ooh, I think we're done. Okay, we'll switch to our knife here. Okay, we got that guy. I'm gonna loot this guy. I'm curious to see what he has. This has some good stuff there. These guys are really tough, and we're not going to be able to get any regeneration here. Just gonna head back to town, and then just gonna scavenge stuff and try to wait out this 68 degrees Celsius. I'll have to try to wait out this heat. Yeah, so I'm in town, and in the shade, it's going down to the 50s, which is terrible. I ate some garlic to get some regeneration. So if we can stay in the yellow, we're at 2 p.m. right now. It should start to cool down, I think. But yeah, this has been a tough one. I can go and buy a baseball cap from Ron or Frank. I should have enough rusty nuts. Oh yeah, I've got tons of them. This has actually been terrible with looting and stuff. But we're going to survive at least. And sometimes, like Frank or Ron or the town, it'll have a water well that you can eventually repair, or it has a function in one. We got really unlucky this time. I've also had playthroughs where I went to the town and there was 2 functional vehicles that crashed. So every play, the game is like, feels completely different with your play style. Yeah, I think it's cooling down a lot, so I'm just going to see if I can buy that. Yeah, it's only 40, but it's only 5% heat resistance, but I feel like we need whatever we can get. And then what can I sell here? I think I can trade. Oh yeah, I have 2 knives, so for melee weapons, I can build this. And that's 20 to 51 damage. It has more reach. No armor penetration. I don't think we have enough bolts. But we'll go ahead and craft that. So, yeah, so we crafted it, but its condition is super low. So we can make those components. Tools. So that's a hammer, and then nails to make that, which is kind of annoying. Just right click and drag over. So it's 16 to 49 damage now. Oh, we do have a ton of nails. And then I have 1 knife left over. I guess we just needed 1 knife for that. And then 1 knife to craft it. So go ahead and get those nails. Okay, so I've just been scavenging. It's starting to cool down a lot. And I put 10 more points into my scavenging skill, so I've got 30. I've been finding some good materials here. Getting Baron's material to help me make some more ammo. Ooh, a plank. And yeah, things are starting to respawn. We got some food, some garlic. Just gonna go and we'll get the wooden storage done. I think that's the wooden box. You'll get that done. Hopefully get some good experience from it. But we'll see what we have here. We have a bunch of those barons. I just have 1 there. 2. And then if I get enough bolts, I can see if I can make a better melee weapon. We only have... it's hard to see all this stuff. I found a hammer, which is awesome. Let's see if we can take all these planks. And then I'll press B and I can make the wooden box right beside it. I don't know if the lowlifes will actually damage this. But just put that there, and then this takes a lot of nails, but we found ton of them anyways. Let's double click those and all this wood. I wish it would automatically stack all the items. 2 whetstones, which don't stack. Why not? Oh, I'm hanging on to one. Yeah, we have the 10 planks. Just go ahead and put the nails on. Okay, so we can lock this. I guess it's a multiplayer game. So for some reason you might want to do that. This will hold a ton of stuff. I imagine 60 kilograms. Wow. I'll put the hammer on there and then all the ammunition and stuff. I'm going to build a bunch of arrows and then I'm just going to run to the desert. Try to find the junkyard. I don't think it actually showed us. Sometimes it does. Okay, the junkyard is way down there. That's a raider base. That's super deadly, but on my way there, I'm going to look for a broken down vehicle. Okay, and then for the gun we have here, we can craft, we get 10 of those ammunition. I think if you have this open, oh, it just automatically gave us 20, so that's not a whole lot of shots. And then this weapon, if we have oil, we can repair the ranged weapons. It's only 18 to 22. This is probably like the most basic one. And then this would do 10 to 26. Yeah, we have a ball gun, but we need a workbench for that. Yeah, I think I'm basically set. Looks like we're dying. We're not too hungry, but we can eat some garlic. Just gonna cool off in the building, then I'll head out. So we're just heading way down here. This has to be a kilometer or something. Oh, there's a vehicle there. Oh, that's a scrap heap. Did I already scavenge this? Okay, that's a good find. We can get a few more items. Help keep us alive. I haven't really seen any broken down vehicles. But right now it's, what, 5 p.m., so it's a lot safer. We're just going to try out the gun. So I don't have any skills in the accuracy. Yeah, that's so much better. Yeah, we didn't get too much for that. Yeah, I haven't even seen too many vehicles flying around. Yep, we found so many nails in this game. So we've got 13 shots left with the gun. That might be smoke down there. Yeah, I'm starting to see there's some vehicles flying around. So there's probably town down there. And we found a road as well. So like you can find more towns and stuff, which is kind of cool. We just got unlucky. I think we're at that oh, there's some smoke. That junkyard was like, I think several kilometers away from us. Ooh, there's some water. Still being chased too. That must be a NPC there. It could be a raider. Oh, it's an NPC. Okay, we're gonna switch to our melee weapon here. Ooh, I think we got a double hit there. Wow, that's a bad location to be. Okay, we got some help there. That's great. I mean, these guys seem a lot tough. I don't need the regs anymore. Good, I need 3 more shards of glass. Get those goggles. Okay, so we can save this oil if we find a vehicle. Canned tomatoes is excellent for just the hydration. Barter with this guy. Doesn't really have anything we need right now. So where was that smoke? I think it was down here. We'll head over to that. Hopefully that's a town. Yeah, I think I'll have to use my... There's a water barrel there too. I don't know if you get bonus damage for the headshots. These guys are getting really tough. And this guy looks a bit different too. We'll take that knife, the bugs. We can make some bug puree. Oh wow, that was a lucky shot. I wasn't sure if it would drop off or not. That guy is really thick. He's coming at me. The good thing is that you can tire them out. Ooh, right of okay, let's not get hit by that guy. That guy is really tough. So I think I'm just gonna run him right over here, then I'll check on that vehicle. Okay, so this vehicle is obviously destroyed. But these are some of the parts you can get from... If I saw a pump or something, I would grab that. Turbocharger. I don't really know what ingredients I need. So we're just going to go over and see if that was a town down there or a raider base. And they have like machine guns or something at that base. I'm thinking it's probably a bandit. No, it's Rusty Stop. Yeah, I don't want to get in between those two guys. Yeah, so he's just like a currency exchange. These goggles give you just radiation resistance, but should mean light intensity, and then some good heat resistance. I have a good amount of rusty bolts, rusty nuts. I desperately need one of those better backpacks. No, nothing there. Yeah, so this town, at least it's closer to the junkyard. I don't see any, like, water wells or anything. But it seems like there's higher level lowlifes here. So it could be good just to hang out and see if I can lure some here. That's what this guy has. I haven't found any wandering soldiers or anything like that either. It's another blueprint. There's a bunch of different types of vehicles you can get. And I think there was a broken down vehicle near here. Oh, right here. That's what I wanted to check out. That looks like it's still running. No, it's burnt out. And I think you can find sulfur heaps. That's just a regular stone one. Get that saw blade. Got tons of wire. Okay, so they do have some workstations here. So we can smash, I think if you press F, it'll give us some options. We can make bone cement, etc. We can break things down. If I go to the liquid containers, I do have one container on me. That's only 0.3 liters, yeah. So if we found some leather, which we haven't yet, that'd be easy. Give us 1 liter container. It's great if we can find those. But yeah, nothing really else here. I'm just gonna work my way to the junkyard before I end the episode. Okay, so that guy right there, he has to be a wandering merchant, probably. I think I'm pretty much done here. I checked with all the NPCs. I couldn't find a cowboy hat. Yeah, we'll check on this merchant, though. As far as I know, whatever they're selling, it's random. Is he a merchant? What is this guy? Yeah, it's good that he's tired out. I think that this weapon swings faster. It's a huge stamina drain, though. Yes, we're gonna have to just go south and just hopefully find a vehicle or something. There's not a whole lot down there. I think we can get just a couple of quests. No, I found a functioning vehicle. I don't think I can take these guys out, though. Ooh, that guy hit real good. This is a bit dangerous here. Oh yeah, we're hitting real hard with this. I'm getting really tired. So we can use the cloth to make a bed. You can find coffee. So I should be gathering cloth. I think I need like 12 or something. We're really far away from anything. Did we not? Oh, nice. That was a good find. So I'm just going to search this, and then we'll search the vehicle. I think they're usually empty. Yeah, this one's empty, and then we can manage the upgrades. So it needs to be repaired. I have no idea how to do that. Probably the hammer, I guess. And then for fuel, this takes biodiesel. What did it say? It has 2 liters. So I could try riding it. So enter it. And I think it's spacebar to land. Yeah, this thing is... hold shift. Yeah, this is not too fast. I'm assuming because it's so damaged. But yeah, if we find some biodiesel, then I can come back here. So spacebar to land and then F to leave. Looks like there's someone up here. Oh, right. But now that we've found the vehicle, it's on our map. So it's easy to find again. Who's this guy? Ooh, a med pack. Yeah, nothing there. Oh, there's 3 vehicles down there. So that's on our way to the junkyard. So we found 3 vehicles here. Nothing really special. I could use those bolts to make a sword. Yeah, like a quantum core, we definitely need those. Oh, and a pump. The pump is... it's way too heavy to carry, though. I don't know if I can mark this. It's in between there. I think once we enter a vehicle, we lose the location of the previous one. But yeah, I'm just gonna go to the junkyard, and then the junkyard's a great spot for just salvaging all the vehicles and stuff. But I think that's still too soon. I'll just check out this one. And then I'll have to maybe lure these guys into the junkyard to see if he attacks them. He's being attacked. Gotta get 15 cloth. I don't want to get there and then die. Okay, we made it to the junkyard here. These guys are just guards. So it's good. I can see the broken down ship vehicles from the junkyard, which is great. If anything good to barter with. Yeah, I don't see anything. And I think the guy down here, we can buy like crates. And then wherever we find NPCs that will buy that, I think it's good money. Does he give a job? I just find 10 iron scrap. Yeah, that's pretty much all you find down here. But if you need to repair a vehicle and you knew how to do that, it's a great location. I'm going to have to stick around and just get them to kill the guys. Hopefully get enough rags for a bed and then sleep before I die. But I'll end the episode here. If you made it this far, hit the like button, leave a comment. Let me know if you want more videos on this game. I really enjoy it. When I first played this game though, it was so frustrating. I didn't know what to do. I was constantly dying of thirst. Thankfully, I found enough cactus leaves and stuff to keep me going. The can of tomatoes is great for hydration as well. I'll just do that now just to get that. Because once you're full, you won't eat anymore. So you need things like the can of tomatoes or some water. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.